Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video I am starting a little bit of my spring decorating, and I'm going to be making this mantle extra beautiful with some beautiful florals, and I'm going to show you how I put together those teacups in that wire cloche, and then I'm going to show you how I make this beautiful arrangement and just kind of show you a few ways that I am adding a little bit of spring to my home. So I hope you guys all enjoyed today's video, and let's get right into it. I'm sure by now everybody has taken all of their Christmas decorations down and your house is looking pretty bare. I know mine is, and I do really love that minute between taking all of the Christmas decorations down and just kind of leaving your house to breathe just for a few weeks, maybe a month. Just any amount of time is amazing because it just feels nice and clean, and again, like you can breathe and not so cluttered and all that stuff. So I had left my home pretty bare and I was loving it, but I felt like it was time to add some life and some color, and I wanted to do that here on this mantle with some beautiful florals. I found this garland last year. It says it's $79.99. I found it at Michael's, and it was marked down to, I want to say, $10 or less. I just know it was a steal when I picked it up. So I'm so excited to finally get to use this, and I thought right here on my mantle would be perfect. So I did notice that it was a little uneven, and I just went through my bins and found some other white florals and just kind of added them to that left side here. And again, I did say I wanted to add some color, and these were very neutral, so I wanted to add some pops of like a peachy pink color because I will be adding more of that in my kitchen and over on my sofa. So these are florals that I've had from years past. I didn't go out and buy this stuff brand new for this video, so I just wanted to let you know that I always try to shop my house first before I go out and buy new items. You can use your same decor pieces and just kind of switch them up and make them look different so they feel new. I love doing that, and that is exactly what I'm going to be doing with these wire cloches that I have. I've had these for years and I cannot find them online anywhere. I believe that I found these at Marshall's, I want to say maybe 7 years ago. But I love these. I love playing around with these during the springtime, and I just think they're absolutely beautiful. You can do so many different things with these. Like you saw the candles that were in there. I just had some battery operated candles and I had them in my hutch. So I have made this project before, and I shared it over on Instagram years ago when I first started Instagram, and you guys loved it. So I'm going to show you how I put this together. I love that French country look, and I wanted to add a little bit of that look over to my mantle with some beautiful teacups. And I'm going to be using some teacups that I have just had laying around, and I'm going to be using this moss type garland. I'm going to be taking little pieces off of the garland and kind of uh, placing it between the teacups and down here at the bottom to give it a little bit of a spring look. I think it would look so pretty if you had like those little mini nests with some eggs in there, and the closer you get to Easter you can add maybe little tiny bunnies or little birds at the top. But this is a really pretty way to add a little bit of spring to these cloches, and I'm going to place these on my fireplace mantle. Over here in my hutch that's just off of my kitchen, I have this planter box. I found this planter box at a thrift store, and I painted it white and added the applique, and I love switching out the florals in here. I did have it all neutral with whites, but since I'm adding a little bit of color for spring, I thought I would bring in some peach florals, and I'm just adding some of those. And then I'm going to go ahead and use that same moss from that garland that I used to make that project with the teacups, and I'm just going to place that in here kind of between the florals and give it a spring look. Now that I've added a little bit of spring to my hutch and my mantle, I'm going to do something with this sofa. Right now it's looking pretty darn boring, and I wanted to make it cozy and add some color over here with some pops of color and some florals. I have these floral printed peach colored pillow covers, and I'm going to be using those to add that same color over here. The neutral colored pillow covers that you see right here, I found those on Amazon, and I do have a link in my description box for those. They are a linen fabric and I love them. And then I also have these velvet pillow covers, which I absolutely love as well. I love the little tiny ruffle on both of those pillow covers. Unfortunately, the floral pillow covers, you cannot find those online. My mom made those and she gave those to me. So I wish so badly that I can give you a link for those, because I always get asked about those specific pillow covers. They are just absolutely gorgeous and I love them. They are so pretty. I really wish that I could find this fabric. I don't know where my mom got this fabric, but I just think it's really pretty and it definitely goes with my decor style. Now that I finished adding a little bit of spring over here in my family room and my hedge area, I'm going to head on into the kitchen. And this isn't necessarily spring, but when I think of spring, I think of green colors. And I found this rug online and I loved it and I thought it would look really pretty in here. So I am adding a new rug in here. And I hate how rugs slip around, so I found these rug grippers, and they're very easy to apply, and I am telling you, your rug will stay put. I love these. I have the rug and these grippers linked in my description box. Another way to add some spring and those beautiful colors of Valentine's Day and spring. It is February, so Valentine's Day is coming up. I don't decorate for Valentine's Day, but I do love those soft pinks, and I thought a mix of some pinks, purples, and greens would look so pretty in a bouquet. I purchased, I want to say, 3 bouquets. 2 were the roses and then just a mixed bouquet, and then I purchased a separate bouquet of greenery, and then I just kind of placed them in this vase. I really do wish that I would have filmed the process of me putting this together, and I just didn't think to do that, but I love how fresh flowers look in a kitchen. While I was online shopping, I found this clean, dirty magnet to go on your dishwasher, and I thought it was super adorable, and I loved how it was very neutral. I love the white and that wood look. So I'm just going to go ahead and give my dishwasher a really good clean and shine, and then I'm going to place this on here. And it's just something cute to let you know when your dishes are clean and when your dishes are dirty. As you can see, it looks like we have 12 people living in our house. If you walked in and seen all the shoes laying everywhere, we love shoes, and they are just everywhere. And we don't walk around with them in the house, so they're always placed on the floor by both doors. This is the door by the garage. The other one is by the front door. And I have been looking for some type of a shoe rack that looks somewhat pretty, that doesn't look like an eyesore, and I did end up finding one online, and I'm going to show you how I put it together and then place this over here, and it just made everything look a little more organized and less messy. I still do have that basket of shoes over by the front door, but right here is the main entrance that we come in from the garage, and that's where I'm going to place this little shoe rack and just place the shoes that we use mostly. So it's just something just to make things look a little nicer and more organized. And I love this. I love the little scrolly details on the side, but this was super easy to put together. I think it took me like 2 minutes to put together, maybe 3. But I'm going to go ahead and link this in my description box as well. This little space looks so much better already. I was debating on hanging up a mirror there. I'm not sure. I might do a mirror and some hooks for some hats to go above the mirror. I'm not quite sure yet, so I'm just going to kind of leave that blank and just leave it as it is. I added all the shoes that were sitting here, and these are the shoes that are being worn right now, or somewhat worn, but it just looks so much better and more put together and organized. I don't know how long it's going to stay like this, but I am hopeful for now, and I really like this little rack. I know this is random, but I purchased a few items to go upstairs in the master bathroom, and I wanted to share them with you because I thought they were pretty, and I just thought I would add them to this video. So I did get a gold squeegee for my shower. I've been needing one of those for so long because just keeping the doors clean has been a nightmare. And then I found these white bottles with that gold accent on there, and I'm going to add these in my shower. I wanted to add everything very just aesthetically beautiful in my shower, or nice looking. So I found these on Amazon. I will leave them linked in my description box, and I'm just adding my shampoo and conditioner. I already have one in the shower for my husband's shampoo and then a body wash. So I'm just going to add these two, and it just looks really nice to have everything in pretty bottles. I do the same thing in my kitchen. It's just neutral, and it's not bright, bold labels and all that stuff, and that's what I really like about it. Well, that is it for today's video. I hope you all enjoyed it very much. I hope it gave you some decorating ideas for spring, or just some decorating ideas in general. Go ahead and check out my description box, because I know that I'm going to get questions about some items, and if you don't see anything in that description box that you are looking for, please don't hesitate to ask down in the comments. Make sure you hit that subscribe button before you click out if you haven't already, and I hope you guys all have an amazing day. I will see you in the next one. Bye!